Hello everybody, and there's a bus, and it's update time. So, what is today? Hey, today is Friday, September 26th, 2014. So, can you just hang on a moment? I forgot to put the recording in progress sign on my door. Don't want my parents coming in and interrupting me in the middle of a video. That could be disastrous. The door locked. Right, now we can get on with it. So it's 6:14 p.m. So yeah, and all is well. So as you can see, this is my revamped YouTube channel. So as you'll see, I've got a new advert, and then as well as that, I've also got a new cover. Originally, these two images weren't there. So it was just some white space. I thought that it created too much white space, so I re-photoshopped it and added in a couple more images, which is really nice. So we've got the Arbrich hand dryer, the Enviro 200, 175, 166, my favourite bus, the Kone M series buttons, the Alex Ellis channel name, the Express lift motor, the old Otis buttons, the old Express buttons, and Mana 72, another great bus with a great engine. The only thing though which I didn't include on here was an eco disc. That was purely because I didn't have room for one, because I wanted to spread it out with different things. But that's okay. Maybe I can put an eco disc thing on the next one, because I'm sure I'll change it eventually. So, what's coming soon? Well, first of all, before we do that, we'll have a look at what's already here. So as I've said in previous updates, all the stuff from Wellington and Lower Hutt, blah blah blah. I uploaded recently a roof leak at the warehouse in Porirua. That happened on a very rainy weekend day. The rain was appalling, and there was a massive roof leak. You should watch that. It's only short. There's a video I filmed of a Schindler Myconic 10 keypad. I didn't ride the lifts because it was an office tower, but we just had a look. Thank you to everybody who has subscribed to me, because a couple of weeks ago was my 2-year anniversary. So I really thank everybody for that. You should really check that out. It's a 15-minute montage of clips from my YouTube channel, so it'd be good to watch that. An information video about civil defence, Ottawa College thing, a couple of videos from Paparam, the Prime Minister at Westfields, you should see that. And then a broken car wash, and then that's pretty much it really. Hasn't been too much because I've been at school, but the school holidays have now begun as of this afternoon. So this is my current plan for the holidays, and my only plan for the holidays is Wellington, and I've got no idea when I'm going to Wellington. But as you for those of you who might be new to my channel, every school holidays I go on a trip into Wellington and film some lifts, maybe a couple of buses out in the middle of Wellington CBD. Now I have recently joined a film club at Ottawa College where I go. And one day these holidays, I will be going into Wellington to do stuff for the film club. Just to note that when I do, I probably won't be filming any buses or lifts unless I do so before or after the meeting, because I've got to provide the camera for the club to use because my camera is the best. It's my camcorder here. I can't put it on screen because it's currently connected up. It's charging. So yeah. So yeah. But as well as that, I'm also planning to try and do another trip into Wellington as well. At some point, so that I can go and do all my bus and my lift stuff and all that. So don't worry, that stuff is still going to be happening. Other stuff this afternoon, I went down the road to Discovery Drive and filmed some buses coming in and out of Adventure School. The battery was low and some of the clips were a bit cocked up. So and then the last clip I had to change cameras for, and then a couple of buses I actually missed. But there's a few buses and school buses on there on there. So I'll probably eventually get those uploaded whenever I get round to it. So that might be a bit cool to watch once I get that up and running. So I probably won't put the bad clips up though. Obviously though, I'm probably not going to put up the bad clips. So I'll put up the good clips though. That'll be nice. Because that'll be really nice. But other than that, I literally have no other plans for the school holidays whatsoever. I've got some schoolwork to do for revision for NCEA exams next term. I need to do that and some work. And then plus I'm also not going to be doing much on the first 2 days due to money and stuff. But we'll see. You know, I mean, it's a case of when I can get out about. I mean, I'll probably end up in the Hutt Valley at some point. So let's put it this way. There will be some videos coming this holidays, I can tell you that much. I plan eventually also to make a video about my forthcoming trip to the UK and overseas. I'm not really going to talk about that in this video because I want to save that for another video. So so that's pretty much it for YouTube. But what I will do is talk about Facebook page. So if you go onto my YouTube channel, over here in the bottom right hand corner is a link to a Facebook page called Bus and Transport Enthusiasts NZ. And it's about buses mainly and a bit about public transport. So this is just a temporary cover for this weekend. Normally you'll see this cover displayed on it. That's the current one. It might change by the time you watch this video. So what we do on this page is we bring updates and information on Wellington public transport, and buses in particular. Pretty much. So and buses and public transport, so such as like new buses coming into service, when rail replacements are running in Wellington, and we bring up news articles. So it's run by me and 2 other guys, though I must admit that secretly I do most of the work. So and then as well as that, we also have some photo albums which I have put literally hours of effort into making these stylish covers. They're categorized into bus operators, and then even better, when you look inside the album, they're even categorized into bus types, and the types are even organised. So the oldest buses in the fleet go at the start of the album, and then the newer buses go. So it's like a timeline. So we go from Marna's 90s Mans, and then onto the Mercs. But well, when I say age, I mean age of the bodywork. So rebuilds go in. So the rebuilt buses go in at the time the body was put on. So then into the Mercs here. Then we go into the Metsex and into the 2001 Mans, through to Volvo B10Ms, then into Mans. It does get a bit iffy around the middle in some albums. So for example, the 2003 and 2005 Mans are put together. Then all of the Volvo B7Rs are put together because they're all from around about the same era anyway. And then after that you go into Tag Volvo, Scanias, ADLs, etc. So so that's kind of what we do on here. And then there's lots of, and it's not just Marna. I mean, there's lots of different things. Like I said, that we mostly focus on Wellington at the moment because that's where all of the admins are based. But if you live in Auckland or Christchurch or just somewhere where there's something different, and you would like to contribute with photos or with other stuff, then please go onto the page and send us a message. Please address it to Alex, because I'm in charge of the page. If you would like to be an admin, or if you have photos that you would like to send us. But you can look at all sorts of things you've got. So you've got Go Wellington Valley Flyer, NCS. Got some Go Bus, Transit, Ritchie's. There's some Auckland stuff, and then there's some other albums. This is another new thing. You can build your own Marna bus. This is my first paper bus that I've designed. It's an Enviro 200 175. It might come out a bit dark depending on your printer, but this is the net that I've built. So you build all that separately, then you build the aircon and do it together. But this is 175. This is the first one I've built. I'm planning on doing more buses. My next one's probably going to be Marna 166. But if you look, I do have the finished bus right here. So this is the finished one. So that's how big it is in comparison to my hand, really. So it's about the size of a normal paper bus. So yeah, so you can do that. Do that there, build your own bus. And then look at that, it even says what it is on the bottom. Isn't that cool? Cool. So yeah, so that's my paper bus. There's a paper bus. And so I'm probably going to do a few of these eventually. It depends what they are. You know, and I might, and Wade Otis has also requested that I do Man SL202 or 243, so I'm probably going to do a Ransomans Man SL243 as well eventually. I also have plans to do other stuff like Man 12.223, 17.223, no, and it won't all be Mana, you know, there'll be different liveries and stuff, so that'll be good. Okay, and then as well as that, I just quickly want to talk about animations. But as well as that, we also have a second page, which is where we put animated buses. They're not paper nets. They're not actually paper nets. They're just animations. So they only show the front, back, and the left-hand side with the doors on. But they're still animations, though, and I think that's quite nice. So you've got all sorts, you know, and these are put into albums as well. So you've got Talpo Connector, Reesby, Leopard, Mana, NZ Bus, they're all compiled together. Then as well as that, I've also invented my own fictional fleet. It's called Blue Diamond. So far there's a New Zealand franchise, a UK franchise, and an Australian franchise. There's also going to be a Singapore, Hong Kong franchise coming soon too. So that's going to be good. Good. So that's my own fictional company that I've invented. So none of this fleet is actually real, but it's my own design of fleet. So that's quite nice. So if you want to check that out, and then there's also descriptions on the types of buses in descriptions as well, so you'll know what I've designed as well. So that's quite nice. So yeah, so that's pretty much that. So be sure to go and like both of those pages if you haven't already. But yeah, but otherwise, that's pretty much it for everything and YouTube and stuff. And of course, though, for those of you who have a Flickr as well, you can follow me on Flickr. Enviro500 Alex Ellis. I post bus and car wash photos on Flickr. I haven't got any lift photos on here because I have over 700 lift photos and I've got way too many to sort through, so I'm probably not going to do that. Or if I do, I might end up making a second account. But that's okay. But yeah, but that's pretty much that. So for now, that's it.